Now some breaking news coming in. The Taiwan Defense Ministry says that China is simulating attack on its main island. Multiple batches of Chinese planes and ships spotted crossing median line of the Taiwan Strait, according to the Defense Ministry. Now we know that the escalations have ramped up. We're joined by Abhishek Jha, my colleague, on the phone for more on this. Abhishek, this is a horrific escalation of hostilities between China and Taiwan. Now they're saying that it's actually simulating and planning an attack on the main island.
Exactly, this is what the Taiwan Defense Ministry has maintained, that now the aggressive posturing from the Chinese side has gone even further and they're simulating an attack over the island. Possibly, this could be a simulated attack, the practice or the military drill that the Chinese side is currently doing. Taiwanese armed forces have utilized alert broadcasts and aircraft were scrambled to deal with any such eventuality. There were also patrolling naval vessels and land-based missile systems in response to the situation. So there is clearly total alertness and defense mechanism that Taiwan has, which it is trying to deploy in the wake of any eventuality that may occur in case Chinese incursion happens to, actually be on the ground or on the soil of Taiwan. But this whole escalatory, situation in the Strait of Taiwan is giving rise to the concern globally, and we are also seeing response from countries from around the globe on the rising tension in Taiwan Strait.
Well, Abhishek, now US really in a tight spot there. They were responsible for the escalation of tensions by Nancy Pelosi's visit to support the democracy of Taiwan. But now that China is just looking like it's planning an attack, that's what Taiwan Defense Ministry says. Anthony Blinken has said that US will not escalate tensions, but they've already escalated tensions. So will they be standing by Taiwan militarily as well as Taiwan looks to the US for support?
Exactly. So this is how the Taiwanese situation is currently, that they were emboldened by the support of USA and other countries in and around the globe. But now when they are actually facing the brunt of it, post the visit of Nancy Pelosi, they have urged the international community to come in strong support to Taiwan. We'll have to see how much of that urging or the request by Taiwanese Ministry of Foreign Affairs or the Taiwan president will actually happen on the ground. Because so far there has not been any military support in a show of strength to Taiwan from any country from around the globe. There have been movement of or mobilization of U.S. assets around Taiwan, but that is something that is most of the time present there. But specifically, in order to save Taiwan or to support Taiwan against the military expression of military might by by the Chinese side, there has not been much on the ground. Also, there has been economic coercion announced from the Chinese side over Taiwan. They have asked to restrict the import of food items and the marine items from Taiwan. There has also been restriction on export of natural sand to Taiwan. We'll have to see how the U.S. or the West Bloc, who have been supporting Taiwan and their democratically elected government, would be able to compensate for the economic loss or the economic embargoes, to say, that is being put against Taiwan. Whether they will allow them to or facilitate Taiwan to have more market access in and around Indo-Pacific and to get more raw materials from other sources other than the China. We'll have to see how the situation pans out and what kind of support Taiwan will get actually from its peers who have been supporting its democratic government in past.
Thank you very much, Abhishek. The world waiting for de-escalation of that conflict to no avail. My colleague